Hi, I'm dummtoby, and in this video I'm gonna prove to you that creating a business in Bloxburg is very easy, and I'm gonna give you all the tips necessary for you to create your own business, run it, and make income from it. So follow the video. I am going to be testing my business at the end, so stay until the end and drop a like if you like the video. Now I just opened a brand new empty plot, and this tutorial will basically be me starting from scratch with a new business. And at the end I am going to test it in a public game and inside of a neighborhood, and I will tell you what's better. I am going to start with $440,000. The building I am going to build is going to be a market, an open market, and I am going to talk a little bit more about it later. But I will start with $440,000 and I will end up having around $190,000. And that is basically because you want to keep a remaining amount to be able to pay your employees or get some emergency money in case you need anything. So that's for the part one. Now, inside your business, you want to be sure that you have these three key features. First, you need a parking. Second, you need a place to pay. And then third, you need a place for people to boost their moods. So if you have a restaurant, you need a bathroom. These three key points will allow your customer to have everything he needs at your plot, and so it means that he won't have to go back to his plot and lose interest into your business. Alright, now that I am done building, you need one last thing, and this thing is very simple. You need to make sure your customer have something to pay or somewhere to pay. And the reason why you want to be so careful about it is that some people would be tending to just ask for donations. But the thing with donations is that you need to be beside the customer. And when you have employees working for you, you're just going to lose money by getting donation directly given to them. But that's not what I want to talk about. I really want to talk to you about how do I manage my business. It's really not complicated for me since I've been working on a lot of strategies for almost 1 year now. And you're probably going to ask me how it works, and it's very simple. My plot contains units. Each unit is going to be one possible business. So a player can come to me, ask for a unit, and then create a store inside of it. And while the store owners will not be in the game, they will make income because customers will come to my market and buy their products. And then, when they come collect their income, I will collect 25% of it. But is it sustainable enough to work by itself? In the next 15 seconds, I will join game after game to try to find business partners and customers. So after joining 3 or 4 neighborhoods, I either wasn't able to find a plot, or everybody was role-playing and the chat was going way too fast for people to read my message. So then I decided to go in a public game, and that's where everything would change. But before I go into the detail, I really want to thank the people that appears in this video because they really made the video possible. So I'm gonna say thanks to them, and let's dive into it. So after a lot of switching, I finally found someone that was ready to open a nightclub in my market. So I started talking with him and he started building. So after we talked a little bit about the contract, I explained to him the 25% fee, the additional 5% per unit, and he decided to take 6 units. So 5 additional, so his percentage was 50%. And at first I was skeptical about how the business would make money since a nightclub is not really easy to manage for my employees. But then he convinced me that it would work by itself, and so I accepted. I made him a logo matching with the colors of his nightclub, and then his game crashed, so instead of just leaving a big hole in the build, I finished the little structure and I placed his logo. So that's pretty much it for that day. I was not really happy with the red color since it was a little bit aggressive, so I changed it to purple, and this is how it ended up looking. And then I also ended up changing the colors of the lights of his nightclub. I don't know, he wasn't consenting to this, but I guess he pretty much liked it when he came back. So that's pretty much it for the nightclub for now. Alright, now, as I was gonna head out for the day, there was another player that came. So this guy, I'm gonna call him Viper. Viper came to me and he said, "Oh, what is this?" And I was like, "This is a market." And then at the end, he ended up choosing to create a cafe inside of my market. So Viper and I agreed. He chose to have 2 units, so his percentage was now at 30%. So he would have a 30% fee over the additional unit he has, and out of that he would sell coffee, cookies, and muffins. I made him a menu screen to put on his shop with all the prices. It ended up looking really good. After that, I assigned him the locker where he would store all his money in the format of gift cards. And here it is me just basically creating his logo. So that's pretty much it. I created a little green room with some vegetations. I added the menu screen to his TV. And then I got some other people coming to me. And that's where another idea came. So, an old Roblox friend joined me and saw my build and was very interested. We're gonna call her Emma. So, as of the moment I am currently editing the video, she has still not built her clothing store. But it's okay because this series will be divided in 3 videos. So the video you just watched is going to be the first one of how to make a successful Bloxburg business. And it's gonna be around 3 videos, but there may be more. And I'm trying to condense most of the content into small videos for people with low attention span. So I hope you liked it and see you next time.